start streaming. Alright, I think it's working. I hope it's working. Do a quick test to make sure. That says it works. It's always a real pain when you're trying to start up a new channel and set up all the encoding and software and everything. You have to go back and install like 50 different things. Hi Victoria! Yes, this will be here on the channel. This is going to be a permanent thing. So yeah, it'll definitely be here after the recording. Check one thing. I think I have a YouTube live chat viewer. Let me connect this real quick. That way people can actually see what's going on and what I'm being said. Sorry, I thought I had all this set up, but it was actually set up on a different account. So we got to go back and do it all over again. So you got to authorize this, allow, select an event, that one. There we go. I rock. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. So it looks like everything's working. Alright, cool. Let me turn on my camera real quick as well. Cool, I think it's working. Woohoo! Okay, so what I want to show you guys today is something kind of neat. This is just kind of a concept, an idea that we wanted to play around with and see if it would work or not. And honestly, I've been playing around a lot with messenger bots over the last few days, and they're a lot of fun. And I thought, you know what? Let's see if we can do something here in the channel for it. So to start off with, what I want to do is just kind of give you a quick overview of what the idea is. That looks like a beacon. So the idea is we're going to take our beacon, scroll on here so I can actually see what's going on in the chat, and then we're going to connect this to I know there's a Facebook one in here. It's under FB. Nope. I know you're in here. Alright, social. Nope, not there either. Anyway, so we'll just find the box then. Here's a box. It's going to be a Facebook bot. And so it's going to go from the beacon to the bot, and then from the bot, it's going to go to a opt-in for our affiliate. Like that. Okay? Now, it's not this simple. We have to do a couple other things. We need to plan out a couple things before we get into that. So, I'm going to bet a lot of you guys are familiar with the IDA sales funnel process. I forget the official name for it, but it's the idea that you have to go through 4 different steps in order to actually sell something. You have to go through awareness, and then we need to do interest, and then from here we go to desire, and then from here we're going to go to the action. Okay, now the reason that we're bringing this part up is that this is what actually brings people to the sell. And because we have such a short window we're going to be working with, we would need to be aware of how all this part works and how we're actually going to convince people to opt in to the service that we're going to be promoting. And in this case, it is an app called Ibotta, which you have right over here. And they actually changed the commissions. It used to be like $10, $20, now it's only $5. They do have some bonuses over here, so that does kind of put a little bit of a damper on what we're planning to do, but I think as far as the proof of concept, it'll still work quite well. I hope. Anyways, so for the awareness, what we do is I actually have a script that I've been putting together for all this, and the first part, we'll get to that here in a little bit, but every one of these is going to have an individual script, a little bit of text that's going to go into our messenger bot, and that's going to help push people down to the next segment, or the next step in our process over here. Why isn't this thing working? Alright, just put this right here so I can see myself. I've got something stuck in my tooth, I'm sorry. Let me turn off my camera for just a second. There we go. Nobody wants to see that. Okay, so it's actually over here on my wall behind me. So I do have it actually written down this time. But like I said, we need to be able to help people move through this process before they'll actually sign up for anything, before they'll give us that information. And so we need to keep this stuff in mind. And this is actually going to be all built inside the bot. And then once they go through, once they get to the end of our little automation, they're going to get the offer to go to the affiliate to take advantage of the offer that we're promoting to them. And then after that, we make money. There it is. Boom. And this is going to be $5 per person, or it's also going to be $150 if we can sign up to 10 people. Now, we've actually promoted this offer using beacons before. I've mentioned a few times in the past where we went and we hit a beacon in a park. This is way back when you could do that kind of thing, it would actually work. We hit a beacon in a park where we were promoting the same offer, and at the time they were selling, or the commissions were $20 a piece, and we had 10 people sign up over a course of 2 weeks. So we made like $200 doing this already. So that's the reason that we figured this would be a good opportunity to kind of go back and try it again and do something a little bit more interesting. So that's that. That's the plan. This is how we're going to be doing it. Then also, once people have signed up for this bot, then we can also go back and we can promote other things to them, such as other affiliate offers. So like if we find something cool on Amazon, or like the Amazon, what are they called, bounties, which is where you promote things like, you know, Audible and Amazon Prime, that kind of stuff. They actually pay you more money and they're a lot easier to sell. So we can promote things like that. We can also promote other sort of lead gen offers. So depending on the type of market that you're going to be targeting, now maybe you can promote things like, hey, there's a new restaurant coming out, you should go check it out, and then you can charge that restaurant for that promotion depending on how many people you have on here. So like if we have 1,000 people on this list, then we can easily sell that to a local restaurant that's going to be starting up, especially if it's concentrated in a specific area like where mine is, and you can do things like that. And of course, anybody else that you're doing proximity marketing for. So if you have another local restaurant, send them over there. Say, hey, this restaurant's doing this today, go check it out. And another thing that you can do with this that I think is really neat, that I'm still trying to figure out like all the different things that you can do with this, but like for your restaurant clients, if you guys do decide to go that route, then you can also set this up so that way the recipients or your subscribers will get like the daily specials every morning, or anytime there's a coupon, that we can bring people back into the restaurant more quickly and easily. Whew, okay. We don't need that. If you guys ever need like an idea of what to tell people that you do for a living, then go over here. I'll stick a link to this in the chat. It's awesome. It's the corporate BS generator. So I use this every day to help get my mind in the right spot. So today's task is to objectively brand front-end human capital. So if you guys have any questions, that's what we're doing today. Again, this is the offer that we're going to be promoting. This is our affiliate link, and this is actually from my wife Gabby. You can see up here, Gabby is not my name. And to do this, we're going to be using a platform called ManyChat. Now for ManyChat, you will need to have a page built for the business that you're going to be promoting. It's pretty easy, and I already have one done. I have quite a few of these that I want to go and I want to build, but the one we're going to be doing today is, where'd it go? Now I lost it. It's called Cache Valley Shopper. That one. But it has a thumbnail. That's kind of weird. Alright, so Cache Valley Shopper. This is the link to our bot. This is what's going to be going in our beacon. It can also go in an NFC tag. We're actually going to be using an app called Beacon Toy. Here's my phone. We'll pull that up here in a minute. So yeah, first thing we're going to do then is we're going to set up our automation. So we're going to go over here. And again, I'm not super good at this thing yet, so if I do screw anything up, I do apologize. This is more of a, this is what you can do, this is not a how you do it kind of thing, because again, I think this is like my third or fourth bot that I try to make over here. So welcome message. I have it written down. I was prepared this time. The Ibotta app gives you cash back for your purchases at Macy's. That's the name of the grocery store. Sign in today and claim your free $10 credit. I'm going to add a button here. It's going to say, this one over here. I'll change this to, tell me more. Actually, I think we can do it with just this too. Fairly certain we can just do that. I'll just delete this thing. Shh, quiet little fun. Okay, so it goes over here. So, this goes over here then. And this is gonna say, check my notes. All you do is take a picture of your receipt. All you have to do is take a picture of your receipt and click submit, and your cash back will be added to your account. Super easy. Call this one, how much does it cost? Okay, how to get the app. So this one was, we're going to call this one aware. No, wait, shoot, the top one was that one. This one is our interest. No. And this one is our desire. Okay, so we're going to come over here. And then this one says, the app is free. Click here to download. The app is free and available on Android and iOS. Not like beacons. Click here to, no, click below to download and claim your $10 credit. Doop. Okay, add a button. I'm just going to go to a website. Download the, no, click to download. Click to download. Yeah. Copy that. Hit the URL right here. I'm going to add a tag to this. I'm going to call this clicked F link. Add that. Tag is created. Hit the button. And we're done. So, in theory, we can hit preview. Which one was this? Sent to an existing step. Just done. So that one's attached. Alright, preview. So it'll tell you if you screw anything up, which is great. I like it when things tell me when I screw things up. Send it to our messenger real quick. We're going to test it. Continue as Tristan, because that's me. Where did it go? Well, it's on my phone. Alright, let me move this over here then. You guys get to take a personal look into Tristan's Facebook and see what it looks like. Alright, Cache Valley Shopper. Actually, let's open this up in... Is there a way for me to open this thing up in the message thing? See all on Messenger. Let's try that. Now it's a little bit bigger. You guys can actually see it. There we go. Okay. The Ibotta app gives you cash back for your purchases at Macy's. Sign in today and claim your $10 credit. Tell me more. All you have to do is take a picture of your receipt and click submit, and your cash will be added to your account. Super easy. How to get the app. The app is free and available for Android and iOS. Click below to download and claim your $10 credit. Let me push the button. And here we are. That signs them up. They click the button to download, and then you get credit for that sale. Super duper pooper easy. So next step is how we're going to be driving people to this little offer, right? So we have a couple different things here we can do, and I don't have my tripod. Where did I leave that thing? Just a second. I forgot I was going to do this. What's going to be the easiest way to do this? Like this. High-tech beaconing video stuff here, folks. I hope. Yeah, so I'm going to go like that. It's going to go like this. And then this thing needs to come off. I promise you guys, I really was prepared for this. Like, I had a whole everything planned out. And then my wife said that she had to go to a meeting. And I ended up, shoot, not having the time I thought I would have to prepare this. But I figured, you know what? Imperfect action is better than no action, right? So, attach this thing to my tripod real quick. Hope you're all having fun. I know I am. Okay, this is going to go right here, like that, and like this. Okay, then we're actually going to switch this over to the big screen so you guys can actually see what's going on. Adjust this a little bit. Bring it up. Bring this down. Cool. Let's turn up our brightness a little bit. Awesome. Okay. This is my phone. I hope you guys enjoy your time here. So, first thing we need to do, actually, let's come back over here to this real quick. Going back to our bot, since this is finished, we can go ahead and copy this link right here. Stop. Copy the link. We're going to need that because this is how we're going to actually send people to it. So, we are going to send this to ourselves. Tristan Goodwin, there we are. Copy and paste that real quick. Come back over here. Now, open up Messenger. Copy. Copy. All right. So, step one. Make sure this is showing the right screen now. Okay, so step one is our beacon toy. So this is a free beacon emulator. It's really, really cool, and it works really well. I've been using this for quite a while since I'm currently out of beacons. And to do it, all we got to do is download the app, hit create physical web beacon. Right now it's sending people off to Taylor Swift's blank space. We're going to delete that one. Add a new one. We go with the Eddystone URL. Tap that. I'm going to erase this real quick. Paste. We're going to set our latency up to low latency. I'm going to set this thing up to high power. Optional beacon name. This is going to be the Ibotta. It's too long. That'll work. So let's pause Taylor Swift there. Alright, and now, let's close this stuff real quick. Our beacon, our cell phone, is, come on. Try to see if I can get that to actually show up so you guys can see it. Try that. Okay. Raise it up, lower it down, there it goes. And so now it's actually sending out that notification, that message to everybody in the area. So super fast, easy, and cheap. You can do this for free because we haven't actually paid for anything yet. Now, this is one option. I definitely think that's a good option. This is what I would take with me when I go out and I do my grocery shopping, because again, it's free. All I have to do is put this thing in my pocket. This will stay turned on. There it goes. And I don't have to do anything else, and I can just automatically add people to this. Now, because it's actually running the app, it's not going to show the notification on my phone, I believe. Pretty sure it can't detect it since it's being sent out the same way. Nope. But that's okay. So, like I said, it is being sent out, and so we can start promoting this way. Now, this is one option to do it, and another option that I really like is using NFC tags. So, let me grab one of my cards real quick. Here's my NFC tag. Now, right now, let me turn on my volume real quick so I can actually check and see if this is working. So, right now, this thing takes me to PayPal, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so you can donate money to me this way, which is kind of neat. But we're going to change that real quick. So, to do that, I'm going to show you guys another app that I really like. This is called NFC Tools. So I can get this thing to go back into focus. Let's try doing this. See if that helps. Can't get it much closer. There we go. NFC Tools. Okay. So the first thing we need to do, come on. All right. First thing we need to do is we need to connect to create a record. So to do that, we're going to tap right here where it says Add Record. This is under Right. URL. And we're just going to paste our URL in here. Paste. Just make sure that we erase the first part because we don't need that. Hit Done. Okay, super easy so far. We're going to hit Right. We take our tag. Right is complete. Close the app. Try this again. And hey, it works. Now, of course, we're already all the way back here at the beginning of this thing because it's opening up the chat that we've already created. But if we were in like a different account or something like that, then it would start over from scratch. And then, of course, we click the download button, and this takes us to actually go and download the app. In theory. There it is right there. And that's it. Super easy. And so what I would do is I would put this like, you guys know how like grocery stores will have like billboards and things like that where people can post stuff or they can do like their classifieds and for sale and whatever. I'd actually put this up, right there or even in the store's like entryway. You might need to talk with them before you do that, but my local grocery store, Macy's, the one that we'd be doing this promotion for, actually is already partnered with the app, and so this would just make it a little bit easier for people to go and download the app. And then what I would do is I'd get an NFC tag, like little one, the sticker ones, or even like, well, I think those ones are permanent. There are even certain kinds of beacons that come with NFC tags built into them. So for example, the Estimote beacons all have NFC tags, so you could even put something like that up, somewhere in the entryway. Say, hey, tap your phone on this little rock in order to download, this couponing app so you can get cash back on your purchases while you're here at the store. So that could be an option, and then all you would have to do is plug that into, or plug the same URL into the NFC thing within the beacon, and you're done. Or with the NFC tag, or whatever it is that you're planning to do. You can also connect this to the beacon like we just did with the actual beacon app, or you can do it with the with the actual beacon stuff that you're placing in the location. So, lots of different ways that you can do this, and I think there's a lot of potential for something like this. And again, I'm not super great with, what just happened? There it goes. I'm still learning how to use ManyChat. I have somebody who's actually putting together some training on more advanced messenger bot training that's going to be going into the course. So if you guys do want to check that out, we definitely recommend that you do that, because there's going to be some really, really cool stuff in there that these guys are going to be showing us how to do. So, yeah, like I said, the goal behind this is really just to kind of show you guys more what can be done with this. Actually, I'm going to stick a link to this in the chat, so if you guys want to try it, then you can. So I really wanted to show you guys more what you can do with this kind of stuff, give you an idea of some of the tools that you can use to create this kind of thing, and then some sort of an application, which is really kind of what I'm trying to do with this kind of content, to help you guys see the potential behind the tools and the resources that we have, and how you can use that to help your businesses make money, how to help your clients make more money, and so on. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I talked about the beacons, setting up with the beacon, setting it up with the NFC, and then also the platform that we're promoting, a quick view of the ManyChat system that we've got set up. I think that's everything. If you guys do have any questions for me, let me know in El Chato. Looks like there's still a few folks over here who are talking and watching, and so I want to make sure that I'm answering any questions you guys have. Like I said, I'm not an expert on this, but as far as the concept, I definitely think that it's really cool. As far as other places I'm going to be putting these things, I'm also going to be doing this for some of our restaurants. In fact, we have a new Mexican restaurant that we're going to be promoting. So we have been working with Los Primos, and now I'm working with La Chispita. So we're really excited about that. Is Beacon Toy only for Android? I think so, but I think that there are some other Beacon emulator apps out there. Actually, I'm going to turn this thing back on so people can see the... so people can see the chat. I do recall seeing some other Beacon emulator apps on the Apple Store, but I haven't actually used them because I don't own an iOS device, and so I don't know how well they work. But Beacon Toy is really good, and usually can find a good Android device relatively cheap. This one here only cost me $300, I think, and that's for a brand new, one of the not quite the flagship version of the phone. This is an HTC 11 Life, and so it's kind of like the slightly cheaper version of the other HTC 11, and it works really well. So it might be worth looking into. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we're going to be putting these in for a couple other restaurants, and what we want to do with them is we're actually going to be setting up a daily special. The daily special bot. So what it's going to do is every morning or every day around lunchtime, it'll send out a message saying, hey, we're doing pupusas. Pupusas are awesome, by the way, if you guys haven't ever tried one. We're doing pupusas today, and they are 2 for $1. Stop by, show this code, and then you can come and claim that. Now if you do want to claim or do like a code like that, then a lot of times the restaurant's point of sale system will have some sort of an entry for an individual code, or for a what's it called, for like a coupon code or things like that. But if not, then what we do, so we'll just go over to Google, look for a barcode, and that'll work. So I'll just save this real quick, put that over here, and then we can go I just want to create a new sequence. Okay, so I'll call this one the code. That's not the one I want. We'll go back over to our welcome message then. We'll say, hey, if you want to just scan this, or if you want to just push this button and go straight to it, we can do that too. Have your waiter scan this code and claim your coupon. That's too big. Have your waiter scan this code and go and claim your coupon, like that. And so then like this just pops up and they go, oh yeah, we got to scan the code. So you're just going to go over and you're going to go beep, and then it can work like that. Now, of course, a lot of locations will have actual QR codes that they can program into their systems, especially places like restaurants. Not restaurants, like grocery stores. And so you can add in a real coupon to this. But, you know, that's just another way you can work with something like that. So it's pretty darn neat. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to show you guys. So as far as, we already talked about other things that you could promote. Other things that we would promote in here is if you go under like broadcast, and you can set up like, again, you can have like the barcode and say, hey, this place is having a coupon day today. Go in, show them this code, and you'll get like a free drink or whatever. You can do things like that. There's an app. Let's see if I can still find it. Hooked. Oh no, they're gone. Nope, I guess not. There's another app that's out there called Hooked, and basically what it is, it's kind of like a Grubhub kind of thing, and so we can use that to look for people who are looking for ways to promote their businesses and so on. Now, another thing that we want to do with this, and what our end goal is that we actually want to give out some of these NFC cards, like this, to everybody in our city. And it's going to be a little bit complicated getting to that point just because there's a lot of people in the city and we need to convince them that these things are valuable. And we're going to be doing that. We're actually working on a couple little projects that we're going to be going into here really soon. But what we would like to do is give everybody one of these cards, and then that way they can access different bits of information about the about events that are going on, and about coupons and things like that. And it's all going to be tied under this Cache Valley Shopper brand. And so there's a lot of interesting things that we're going to be doing with that. That's what we're going to be using for our smart city platform as well. But that's the idea, and I hope that made sense. Let me double check to see there weren't anything else in the chat. There is not. I have been rambling for, how long have I been on here? 32 minutes, and I think that I've covered everything that I wanted to say, and then some. Of course, as always, this is the brand new Proximity Marketing channel, and so if you guys want to subscribe to this, then we definitely recommend that you do so, because this is where all of our new content is going to be placed related to beacons. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, and if you guys would do me a favor of liking the video, that actually helps me to reach more people, because YouTube sees that. It's like, oh, people are liking this video, we should promote it some more, and that way it'll help me to grow a little bit on here. That would be much appreciated. But I think that'll do it for me. Again, my name's Tristan from, I always say Utah SEO Ninja, from Proximity.fun. If you guys would like to learn more about proximity marketing, that's the other thing I need to talk to you guys about. If you guys want to learn more about proximity marketing, then definitely go and check out our training program, where we are teaching people how to do this kind of stuff. We are actually going through right now, we've completed with the restaurant module, and this will show you everything, all kinds of neat stuff. It'll show you why we're using proximity marketing for restaurants, how we actually find clients, like we go through and show you guys how we like the actual process for looking for a client, how to judge which clients are going to be good clients, which ones are going to be most likely to want to work with you, and so on. Programming your beacons, getting people to click on the nearby notifications, finding good call to actions and things like that. I'm going to show you how to build landing pages in MailerLite, email capture and automation with MailerLite, building a website with Divi, and then also building a website with Weebly. And then of course we're also going to be adding in the messenger bots. We're also going to be adding in some advanced sales tactics and some other neat stuff. And right now the course is running for $247. As soon as we add in the rest of the content, this price is going to be going up. This is the beta pricing, so if you guys are interested in that, then now's really the best time to sign up for this, because this is going to be doubling, I believe, once we get those next two segments into the course, and hopefully that'll be sometime in the next week or two. So you don't have a lot of time, and we may just increase the price beforehand just because we can. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. This guy down here, Bucky, we've got a video. He's got a video here on the same channel talking about how he's closed 7 clients in 2 days of taking in the course, 7 different restaurants. He's making some good money off of that. Kind of jealous, but kind of proud of him too. So, yeah, I think that's everything I've got for you. Have yourselves an excellent day. Don't forget to check out the course if you are so inclined. and I will see you guys in the next video.